I'm John Sabapathy. I'm the admissions tutor in UCL History Department and I also teach medieval history. One of the first things to say, I think, about the degrees in history you can do at UCL is the extraordinary range of different sorts of degrees we offer. We have degrees in ancient history, we have degrees with history of the European language, we have degrees with history with the year abroad, as well as the, as it were, straight BA history. But even within that BA history degree, you could become a Latin American historian, you could become a historian who specialises in empire, you could become an African historian or a European historian, a British historian, a medieval historian. That also means that you could become an intellectual historian, you could become a cultural historian, a social historian. So in your first year you do a whole range of courses that would gradually introduce you to how to write a university level essay, how to think about sources in a way that you'll never have done before at school. Whatever level you're at as a historian, whether you're a professional historian like me or whether you're someone just arriving, one of the things that has to be said is what an extraordinary physical space you would be in for the study of history. You're in a golden triangle in terms of the historical monuments, in terms of the libraries, in terms of the resources that would be available to you. If you think about the points between the British Library, 5 minutes walk from here, the British Museum, 5 minutes walk from here, and the department, within that space a really extraordinary, dense variety of research institutes, libraries and museums. This is something that we actually use. Students use the British Library. We teach in the British Museum. We teach in the Victoria and Albert Museum. We get our students access to some of the best research institute libraries in the world. You're going to be in one of the great historical cities in the world, and it makes sense for us and for you to make use of that. So at every single point in your degree here, you would actually be doing research, not just being taught, you'd actually be doing research yourself as a historian. There are a range of questions that we, as professional historians ourselves, are looking at, again, reinterpreting, rewriting. So, whether you're interested in queer history in modern Britain, whether you're interested in childhood in modern China, whether you're interested in magic in the Middle Ages, whether you're interested in the American Empire, the Achaemenid Empire, Muslim empires, the Mamluk Empire, all sorts of different courses that are right in the zone of where the history teachers in the department are working on right now, which means that when you're in seminars and classrooms, you're with lecturers and teachers and researchers who are thinking for themselves all about these questions. You'd be taking courses that are not set in stone, that haven't been passed on from decade to decade to decade, from lecturer to lecturer to lecturer, but are courses that we've developed in line with our interests, and because we're excited about them, it's the sort of thing you'll be even more excited about, because you'll be right there at the cutting edge of historical research as it's developing. The degrees at UCL are really very, very special, we think, in terms of the possibilities they open up to you, the sorts of historian you could be coming in.